Have you been using your chisel as it gets worse and worse at cutting every single day, and you just don't know what to do? Well, in this video I'll show you the basics to getting a hair-popping edge every single time. I'll be using nothing but my cheapest sharpening stone and a leather strop to get that edge I showed earlier. Your chisel is going to have two sides to it, a flat and an angled side, which is called the bevel. If you're using this diamond stone, it'll have two sides, a coarse and a fine side. The lower the number, the coarser it is, so start with the 400, moving your way up to the 1200. When you're sharpening, you have to make sure that your bevel is flat and not tilted too far up, otherwise you won't actually be sharpening the edge of the blade, or tilted too far forward, otherwise your edge will become more dull. You need it to be flush with the stone just right to sharpen. After getting your bevel flush, you'll bring it back and forth across the stone. A lot of woodworkers will tell you that you need to have a perfectly flat bevel, but this isn't true. If you look at any antique store, you'll see that all the chisels there have slightly rounded bevels as well. Your chisel will still work fine if you don't have a perfect angle while you're sharpening. What you're trying to get while sharpening is a burr. Stop every once in a while and check to see if you've got one yet. A burr is a little rollover of metal on the other end of your edge. It'll sound like this. After you have a burr, bring your chisel flat side down on the 400 grit, then pull back sharply. This will roll the edge onto the bevel side so that you can continue sharpening. You'll now move on to the 1200 grit. Again, keeping the bevel flush and your angle relatively the same until you get a burr on the flat side of your chisel. You'll now move on to stropping. I'm just using this cheap one I found it at a hardware store. All you really need is something that can hold stropping compound and you can use to sharpen your chisel. I've seen people use things from a strip of leather to a piece of softwood to of course the hardware store model and even some paper on rare occasions. All that's important is that you use your stropping compound, treating it like a crayon and coloring everything in so that it can take off that burr. After you've filled your material with the stropping compound, bring your chisel back 15 to 20 strokes on both sides to polish your edge and knock off any burrs. Make sure not to push forward and cut your strop. That's it. That's all there is to it. You've done it. Now you'll be getting curls in any direction, whether it's along the grain or across the grain. Now that your chisel's sharp, just go out there and make something. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.